to bind, keeping us enslaved. Did you lie? Tell me how to break free from this night. Neon streets standing here, we're block to block, flickering screens, nowhere to hide. Robots rise, taking all our jobs, crypto still surviving. Day by day, will you ever break free from the chains of fiat made? I want your keys, I want your keys. Tonight, burning money, feel the burning money. Spending this lonely night, stacking more. Tonight, burning money, touch me, burning money. Show me your games with your stash, burning cash. Give me sets, burning cash. Burning cash. She's got the keys to the future in her hands, trading in crypto, making her own demands. Charts on fire, markets on the rise. Blockchain babe with the laser eyes. All the race, she's a blockchain babe. No cash, no cage. She's got wallets full of games, while the world goes up in flames. She flips the coins, never looking back. No fear, no doubt, she's on the attack. Buying the dips, stacking up her stash. Blockchain babe with the laser eyes. All the race, she's a blockchain babe. No cash, no cage. She's got wallets full of games, while the world goes up in flames. She flips the coins, never looking back. No fear, no doubt, she's on the attack. Buying the dips, stacking up her stash. Blockchain babe with the crypto cash. All the race, she's a blockchain babe. No cash, no cage. She's got wallets full of games, while the world goes up in flames. Already she's a blockchain babe. No cash, no cage. She's got wallets full of gains, while the world goes up in flames. Blockchain babe, she's here to stay. In the world of crypto, paving the way. Decentralized power, she's in control. Blockchain babe, she's better than gold. Goes up in flames.
This is a system override. Fiat failing, banks offline. Crypto Otaku transmitting. Neon skyline, drones in the sky. See it melts while the printers cry. Screens glow red in the dead of night, but the blocks keep on stacking right. They sold comfort, they sold control. Lease your future, own your soul. I chose chaos, code and truth. Cold wallet locked since digital youth. New screens fear, feeds the lie. Trust don't care, time rolls by. They mock the holes, they mock the Lost ghosts in the blockchain rain. Whole world trauma, diamond brain. New blood panics when the candles dive. Veterans smile, we survived. Halving coded, fate on delay. Supply choke tight, price obeys. They ban, they tax, they regulate. But math don't ask permission, mate. Paper heads full, soft and fast. Hard time built, us to last. Private keys, no king, no throne. Sovereignty carving.
What's the second thing? There is no second pass.
What's up, guys? What is up, guys? Welcome, of course, back to Crypto Chaos. Of course, where I bring you the news and you guys stay for the chaos. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh boy, just another day in crypto. Just another day in crypto. Here we go again. Crypto Jared's here. How's it going? G-Dog in the house. Milk Money. What is up, everyone? What is up? Andra. How's it going, Andra? Good evening, y'all. How's it going? Happy Thursday to Milk Money as well. Otaku, the bringer of chaos and everything doom. Well, I appreciate that. I do like the doom. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Jeez. How the hell did I get here? We got plenty of doom tonight to talk about. As always, yes, can't wait to join your Patreon. Can't wait to for you to be there as well. Crypto Jared, guys, we're killing it over there. I'm not even joking. A little bit, just a little bit. But yeah, we are killing it over there. If you guys haven't joined the Patreon, it's only $15 a month, and you're gonna get some gains. You're gonna get some gains. Yeah, we got 3 assets now popping off over there. If you guys are part of the Patreon, you know what I'm talking about. And again, thanks to Dylan, our coin bringer. I'm just gonna call it like it is. Oh yeah, so hack up the price. Hack up the what? Hack the price. Sign me up, says Crypto Jared. Got a baby on the way. I look forward to joining the Chaos Crew soon. Yes. For only guys, less than a bottle of Tito's, less than a box of pizza, less than a date with your mom. You can join the Chaos Crew. It's that cheap, guys. It's that cheap. Of course, a great crew of people over there. Crypto Jared, thank you for again the endorsement there. Backhorse Anonymous says, yo, the Chaos Crew, what is going? Don't sleep. Yeah, no sleep till Brew Run, man. There's just no sleep until Brew Run. Seriously, every single night it's like we don't get any single second of sleep. Bat Letter here is also, how's it going? Jagger, how's it going? Hey brother, do yourself a favor and put Scallop EMYC on your watch list. Interesting. Maybe if you have some time, we'll take a look at that there for you tonight. Ben Lawrence says, good morning. Happy Thursday to you as well, Ben. Let's get to it. All right, starting with Bitcoin, of course. A little recap from this morning, because we did get knocked off the internet this morning. I lost connection. I think it was like 10 or 15 minutes in my live, so I only got like 5 minutes to really talk with you guys this morning until I got cut off. Unfortunately that happened, right? That happened. Sitting right now, $67,000 Bitcoin, pretty much landing on top of our baseline target from last night, calling for baseline bear yet again, and we're still here, guys. We're still here in the channel. Still pretty close to the center, but it's possible that with more impending doom likely to ensue, we could see the bottom of the channel bit retest tonight. But anyway, as of right now, it's holding, and we got some stuff to talk about, because from what I'm hearing, allegedly from the closed door meetings we're having at in the Washington today, the Clarity Act may actually start looking like it's going to pass before March, or at least maybe not pass before March, but it's looking like they're actually going to compromise. Again, the White House has given them till March 1st to come up with some sort of compromise for the Clarity Act, the market structure bill. So it seems like that may have happened today. We're gonna cover that in a bit in the news. All right. Let's see. How is Bitcoin holding up though? Well, as of right now, it's just kind of hanging in here. We did get some support off of 67 flat. So we did come back to that range again. Yeah, that's been one of our areas of support here that we built since again 2 weeks now, over 2 weeks now, trading sideways. I believe at the end of this week it'll be what, 3 weeks? It'll be just about. It's 21 days by the end of this week. 21 days. All right, let's get into what's going on in the order books today. Let's see what's going on tonight over here. Anything big takeaways here? The overall volume's not in the bulls' favor today, sitting at 13.5 billion against 14.3. A little lackluster, honestly, since compared to the last few days where Bitcoin's been sitting at like 20, 30, and then of course at the beginning of the week we had like $40 billion in price action coming out of the gutter. Yeah. It's kind of slow, in my opinion. It's kind of slow. There's still, a lot of Bitcoin being picked up here or there. Looks like just in the last minute or so, we've had about a $10 million purchase. So nothing too crazy to see right now. Looking at new areas that have been bought maybe in the last 6 hours or 12 hours. There's nothing really actually here. Look at this. It's actually just really flat today. Really flat. At least it seems like everyone is holding off for something else that's happening, maybe in the background. Yeah, it looks like there's just nothing really exciting happening today, I would say. Here in the last 24 hours, you can see what's been added to the order books, but again, I'm not really seeing anything big. There's 6 hours there, a little bit more to the upside. Looking at 75 being built up a little bit more, 80K, a little bit more underneath us, around 65,000. And that's pretty much it. That's about it. If we do lose 67K, we are going to go back down to 65 for support. Right now, the bulls are setting up a low of 66.3 on the order books. The high right now being tested possibly soon at the market open on Friday, here in about an hour or so. Are going to be probably around 68,000. So between 68 and 63 is where we're kind of gridlock right now in the range. Are we still in this range here? 66.3. Yep, and 68, a little bit higher, probably down dead center. Yep, look at that, 68.6 coming in flat, 68.6. Not quite. We got to give a little bit, but it's probably going to be within that range anyway. I'm going to leave it there. All right, still range bound. Nothing has really changed. Since this morning. All right. Let's get back to it. What else do we have? Going through all the metrics, all the things as we do every single day. Let's do it. How's the overall sentiment doing? Well, the U.S. national debt continues to grow. Yes, this will never end. Where are we at right now? Roll. $38,737 billion. Can't stop, won't stop printing that money. Looking right now that the Poly market, the number one thing people are looking at right now and betting on is U.S. striking Iran by December 31st, by the end of the year. Likelihood of us getting into war by the end of next month is as high as 55%. U.S. will confirm aliens, 18% chance. Bitcoin going up 51% likelihood, minute to minute, right? Every 5 minutes. They're still betting on that. And of course, the biggest thing we have on the list that actually matters is about 70%. Another shot up to 70% on the market. Clarity Act signed into a law before the end of the year. And yeah, we're coming back up. And there's news coming out today, at least like leaks coming out, saying that the banks are going to want no yield. They're not doing a compromise, and it's pretty much going to come down to that. And that's what they're going to agree on, at least by the end of this month into next month on the next vote for clarity. And I think they're actually going to be convening tomorrow. So it's possible that they actually could vote tomorrow. Again, this is all just kind of rumors and speculation right now on X. So bear with me. I didn't find any official news on this. Fear and greed index right now sitting at 44 and back to fear for the stock market. It wasn't neutral today at 46, but it did lose into fear again today. Crypto fear and greed. Of course, you guys know where this is going. I'm going to refresh it just to be safe. Sitting probably at 11 right now. There it is, 13, coming up a little bit, just a little bit. So that could be, yeah, maybe a tailwind for tomorrow. I'm not expecting, again, don't expect the moon for Friday, guys. Never expect the moon for Friday. 97.7. on the Dixie right now, still hanging out again close to the 98 level. Not great, of course, for risk on assets. Of course, like all of your crypto, about ready to see right here. Boom. There's one of our coins that popped off. Today. Anyway, the top 100. We're sitting right now, the top 100. We got power moving from top 200 to top 100 today. We talked about this. We did a little bit of a dive here. I think it was yesterday or the day before. It just entered the top 200 and now sitting in the top 100. Power Protocol. It's another one of those social gaming platform plays, right? And they already have a game or two and some decent partnerships. So that's what's going on with that one there. Again, another partnered project from Animoca Brands as well. All right, anything else happening here? This is, of course, the biggest mover on the day, 115% right now on a single day, still holding gains again from yesterday as well. Stables also up 16%, and DCR is up 15%. Those are the top movers of the upside, and downside is Kite, 13% off on the day. Looking at the weekly here, again, we're looking for 15%, 20% off here on the weekly. There's hardly anything. There's like Bitcoin Cash, I guess. Yeah, kind of. Just allowing Cardano to surpass it in total market cap right now. Sitting at number 11, more than likely, when we take a look at market cap again. Atom, Cosmos is down 17%. Those are the top movers down on the day. They're the only ones that fit in that criteria. Weekly oversold, right? Looking for DC opportunities here in the monthly, 30-40%. Oh man, it's just not as much as it used to be, guys. I'm telling you, it's not as much as it used to be. Sweet is back over 35% off now, so it's my top pick here now for like 2 or 3 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks. That's about it. Ethereum is also down 33% on the monthly. Aptos is down 39%, and I think Solana is still close to 30, but I'm not sure if it's still over 30% off. Again, we're looking for 30 and 40% offs here. Yes, it is. 32% off on Solana. Those are the only ones that really stick, guys. Those are the only ones that really stick. Unless you want BNB, when you want Binance Smart Chain, you want Binance's chain? No, I don't think so. BGB, 38% on BGB. What is this one here? BitGet. Oh yeah, BitGet. These exchange tokens. Okay. All right. Moving on. Again, guys, that's all I got for you. Unless you want some more memes or some more privacy coin, sector trends. That's all I got. Arbitrum, Aptos, ICP is not even 30% off anymore, guys. Solana, Ethereum, and Sui. That is about it. That's all you're gonna get from me. All right. Look at the top 200 doing the same thing as well. Looking for DC opportunities on the day. There's a few decent ones here. CVX is down 11%. GLM is that Glimmer? Golem. Down 10%. And Synetics down 6%, all on the day. So those are the moves on the downside. Looks like River is going to be the coin everyone's looking to throw more capital back into for that privacy coin sector. Is up 17% right now on the day. That's about it. Looking at the weekly here for 15s and 20s. Golem, Humanity. No, that's it. That's the only 2 coins that are down at least 15 to 20% off on the weekly. I don't really care for Humanity. I think that's a dystopian future we do not want to see with that token. And Golem, I don't know enough about, to be honest. I don't know enough about what the hell that's doing there. All right. Moving on at the monthly. Look at the monthly here. We're looking at least 30s and 40s as well. Do we have anything good today? Man, I just can't find a good pick in the top 200 anymore that I really like. It's all, of course, the privacy coins and gaming sector that's over 30-40% off. River, the Optimism, of course, fell off a cliff when base cut ties a little bit there. Radium down 40%. Radium. Oh man, not even Jido, not even ZBAC, nothing good here, man, nothing. IP Story is still down 54%. They're still one of the most oversold right now in the top 200. Give me something else. IMX, runner up, just damn near 30% off. That's it. That's all I got. That's it. I guess if I had to choose one, I'd probably be picking IP. It's so oversold right now. I mean, it's the one token that's going to at least be in the running for tokenized IPs on the blockchain. I'm not really feeling anything else, guys. I'm really trying to look for a diamond in the rough here, but there's nothing really I care for right now. That's oversold. Anywhere near. So it's just gaming tokens and other trends that aren't going to pop off are going to be relevant here anytime soon. All right. That's it, guys. Again, that's all I can find. For my financial advice, or not financial advice. Sweet's still my favorite pick.
I'd buy that for $1.
Okay. Market cap for Bitcoin dominance still sitting at 58%. Going down, guys. This is usually a good sign for altcoins. So take a look and see what else is getting capital rotating into right now. I know that we have some picks on our Patreon that have been moving up. Let's see what else we have on the top 10. Cardano's still sitting in number 10. Nothing's really moved here. XRP still sitting above BNB. And then below Bitcoin Cash, yep, World Live Financial still holding 20. Nothing has changed in the top 20 assets today. Coin market cap, total market cap right now looking at 2.32 trillion. Again, not too bad. Still looking a little bit like a bull flag from this morning. A little bit more extended now. A little lower, but still holding at least the lows or the highs from yesterday. So the most majority of that range. So I can't complain. We did hit a low of 2.17, 2.18, the same amount we saw before on the 2.5 event on those lows. So yeah, I'm excited that we're at least out of that gutter, and waiting to see how tight we can get down here and see if we can get a big move back up to the upside by the end of the month. Options expire tomorrow, guys. Actually tonight here, we have the foreign market options expiring in about midnight, so about 4 hours from now, and we're gonna have the American ones expire tomorrow afternoon. All right. Let's see what else is going on other than futures. What's going on with you guys in the chat before we get into all the things over on the news? The rest of our metrics we have too. Salutations, says Nebs. Salutations to you, my friend. Not me, says, what about non-stable coins and that ping and pong around $1? What the hell? Okay, Swede just got their own ETF. Yes, they did. They got that the beginning of this week, or was it the end of last week? I think we covered that. I think it was on Monday or Tuesday. Huddle on then, says Crypto Jared in the house. Yes. Yeah, I hope Swede isn't massively manipulated as a result. Yeah, we all hope that none of these coins end up being massively manipulated. But you know what? This is the first spot ETF. They've already had their futures ETF last year. This is the first spot ETF for SWE. Brave Farming Freedom in the chat. Yes. What do we got here? Stablecoin yield band. That is what we're hearing. That's what we're hearing. We're going to get into that here when we go to Doom Scroll over X tonight. ETFs and banks both secretly owning the space as we consent. I'm not cool with no yield burn. The Clarity Act. Yes, I'm good. I know, but that's what we're probably going to end up getting, guys. They're going to give it all away. We sold the world, like the man who sold the world. You guys are familiar with that song. All right, Brave Harvey Freeman says, I will just hodl. They can't stop reality from unfolding. Don't sell yourself short by accepting less than you're worth, crypto family. Yes, 100%. Freedom, man. Let's go. Another good one from McFreedom. Oh, Jesus. What else we got here? Not me in the chat says, great song. Kurt stole it from Bowie. Yes, he did. All right, moving on. What else we got here in the news? We got to get through the rest of the sentiment first. Yes. Okay, we're getting to one of my favorite ones, guys. The amount on exchanges grinding down at the bottom here. We did come up a little bit, but we're still grinding right around 2.49 million. The lowest you've ever seen on exchanges was about 2.46. And again, get some before it's all gone, guys. Don't just sit there and hold dog cat coins for the rest of your life. You are going to get nowhere. Make sure you have a piece of the pie. The only pie that matters. Bitcoin, 21 million. Speaking of which, guys, 21 million, 20 million coins officially going to be minted by the end of the month. I believe next month, by maybe the middle of next month. We're only like 5,000 away from hitting that 20 million. Let me see, and we're producing about so about 5,000. I think it's 5,000 or 6,000. I'm gonna do 6,000 just to be safe. And we're only producing 450 a day. So it's only roughly be about 1 or 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks until all of it is gone, and only a single million of the supply is going to remain for the next 100 years. Again, just a reminder: get off of zero. Get some Bitcoin today. No one's going to buy it for you. All right, no one's going to secure your future but you. All right, let's get to it. We can skip through treasuries today because it's getting towards the end of the week. BlockchainCenter.net, of course, showing you guys the rainbow chart. Yes, the rainbow chart still with Bitcoin at the fire sale and beyond into Bitcoin is dead territory. Yes, we've been down here now for, I think it's been a month. I think it's been one total month. Bitcoin is in dead territory. The last bear market, we were down in here for, I think a whole year, like one solid year till we got back up. Hopefully it doesn't take another year for us to pop back up. All right, moving back into the top 10 assets in the world. Bitcoin's not one of them. Bitcoin's sitting at number 13 again. It's still down here. Gold and silver is still leading the way. Nvidia keeps going back and forth between silver, but as of right now, it is, of course, silver is the second king asset, sitting at $5 trillion in market cap. It is insane where this has gone. This used to be like a $1 or $2 trillion asset class just a year or two ago. And here we are, sitting at $5 trillion for silver. Gold right now sitting at 36.189 trillion, sitting at $5,200 an ounce. Again, both metals still looking pretty sharp. All right, anything else going on in the middle here? Not really. Berkshire Hathaway is still the only thing away from us, sitting us between 13 and 14, and they're still about $300 billion away from hitting that target. So will Bitcoin rise up again? I think it will. All right. And again, guys, just reminding you to join the Patreon. If you guys want to win, you win so much, like Donald Trump says.
We're gonna win so much, you may even get tired of winning.
Join the Patreon. Of course, we will help you out with your portfolio. We've got a lot of like-minded individuals and guys, of course, that can help you out with your technical needs. Again, build a portfolio for success and don't hold just silly dog and cat coins. I'm telling you, I can't tell you how many people I know that's sitting on nothing but microcaps that are going nowhere, and they have wasted an entire year in crypto or two. You can make sure you get off zero. Make sure you're holding assets that actually are going to stand the test of time and maintain your wealth. Get off those silly dog and cat coins. All right, moving on. We got some more news to get into. I'm going to start with Jack Dorsey cutting 4,000 jobs at Block in an AI-driven restructuring. Bloomberg reported earlier this month that 10% of Block's workforce could be cut due to annual performance reviews as a part of the broader overhaul. Jack Dorsey payments company Block will cut over 4,000 of its staff, with his co-founder pinning the move on the rapid acceleration of AI. Of course, again, at the forefront of this. Make sure you guys have a job that's going to, of course, withstand this onslaught that has been going on. And it's been a while since I did this segment, so screw it. Let's go. Let's do it. Do it. Guys, you are not safe. No one's safe. No one's truly safe, I guess, from the AI onslaught that is coming. Yes, if you are a driver, a telemarketer, a lawyer, a data entry clerk, an accountant, a factory worker, a writer, a journalist, an a receptionist, a bank teller, a travel agent, a customer service representative of any kind, a fast food worker, of course, you are going to be on the chopping block, guys. First, make sure you have a job that can stand the test of time. If not, make sure you have enough crypto to weather the storm. It's coming. All right, there is my segment. I haven't done that in a minute. All right, let's get back to it. All right, so Jack Dorsey says, I had two options: cut gradually over the months or years as the shift plays out, or honest about where we're going to act now. I chose the latter. Repeated rounds of cuts are destructive for morale. To focus and to trust that customers and shareholders place in our ability to lead, he added. Effectively, the staff will receive their salary for 20 weeks. Damn, 20 weeks. It's like half a year, plus 1 week per year of tenure, 6 months of healthcare. Yeah, half a year. Wow. Their corporate devices and $5,000 to help them transition to a new role, said Dorsey. I wish my company did this when they let me give my corporate job back in the day. Today, we're making one of the hardest decisions in our history of our company. Of course, Jack Dorsey is, the ex-owner of Twitter and a big Bitcoiner. All right, moving on. U.S. lawmakers move to protect blockchain devs from prosecution. Industry supported promoting innovation in the Blockchain Development Act could be the solution by Congress to push back against criminalizing writing code. A bipartisan group of lawmakers of the House of Representatives has introduced legislation aimed at halting prosecution of software developers who do not have custody to control others' crypto assets. On a Thursday notice, Representatives Scott Fitzgerald, Ben Klein, and Zoe Lofgren said that the would be sponsoring the Promoting Innovation in the Blockchain Development Act in effort to change how to handle criminal cases potentially involving blockchain developers. The bill will clarify the section 1960 under U.S. federal law on prohibition of illegal money transmitting businesses. Would apply only to actors who have control of others' digital assets. At least 2 crypto advocacy organizations publicly supported the bill. The Blockchain Association called it a critical step to encourage U.S.-based developers. DeFi Education Fund, DEF, said that the legislation would likely put a stop to prosecutions similar to those of the Tornado Cash developer, Roman Storm, or other creators like the Samurai Wallet. Yes, we've seen plenty of those in Gary Gensler's tenure. All right, hopefully we don't see many more of those again. Get locked up for writing code. Bitcoin bear market may end if the bulls reclaim 74.5K, and here is why, according to this one here article written by Biramajan Tamuli. All right, here we go. Why 74.5K matters to the Bitcoin bulls. Bitcoin realized price tracks the average on-chain acquisition cost of given UTXO age band. For the coins aged 18 to 24 months, that level stands near 64,200. Crypto analyst Anil noted that Bitcoin tested this threshold and reclaimed it by the daily close on Tuesday, keeping the zone intact for now. You can see here, since the 2.5 event. Yes, and cost basis levels act as psychological pivots, and when the price trades below them, investors face unrealized losses and the risk of this distribution increases. A sustained position above these bands tends to reduce investor stress and encourages Bitcoin's reaccumulation. Expanding the lens of Bitcoin's UTXOs, age 6 months to 2 years, captures investors from prior cycles, consolidation, and breakout phases. The realized price of these short cohorts is near 74.5, which is well above the current price now. I mean, we were so close yesterday. We were like $4 or $5 grand away from that yesterday. The cohorts of MVRV ratio, which compares market value to realized value, now sits at 88 cents. Or 0.18. Wow, 88. Yes, 0.88. A reading below 1 signals the group is on average holding at a loss. Course up here with the UTXO. Bitcoin long-term supply climbs to a 3-month high. On-chain supply, the crypto quant shows that the long-term holder balance is back near 14 million. Bitcoin 13.96 after falling to a multi-year low on November 21st, 2025. The recovery in which aged the supply points to continued coin dormancy despite the recent volatility. Alrighty. Bitcoin realized cap and capital flows will remain flat. Uptick in Bitcoin's realized cap, which measures the aggregate value of coins based on their last on-chain movement price, may also signal a trend shift. Yes. The metric is nearing holding near cycle highs, though its rate of expansion has slowed. The rate of realized cap net position change has compressed towards a neutral zero, signaling that the capital inflows are negligible. All right. Historically, late bear market phases tend to show a flat or contracting realized cap, while early recoveries begin with stabilizing before acceleration or renewed expansion in the net position change back to 2 to 4% range may provide clear confirmation that the fresh capital is re-entering and accumulation is on the rise. And that's what we're waiting for, man. We're waiting for that liquidity. Get that liquidity, man. Just need a little bit more. All right, Cliff coming in here with a $2 super chat. How's it going, Cliff? Is it too early for a Tito's alert? Just a little bit of my coffee. Just a touch. All right, how's it going, Cliff? How's it going? Hello, Chaos. What is the 2.5 event? Thanks, says Cliff. Yes, the 2.5 event was the February 5th sell-off, the one that brought us down to our knees, the one that brought Bitcoin down to a new low it hadn't seen since 2024, 2023, 24. That was that $60,000 drop, right? That $60,000. That was the 2.5 event. Yes. Yes. All right. Let's continue on, guys. What else do I have for you tonight? Court sets deadline for the U.S. to address Bankman-Fried's new trial motion. I don't want to spend much time on this. He doesn't deserve any more time, honestly. But of course, scam Bankman-Fried, and he's back in the news again too. Oh, I also got him pulled up for our Twitter segment as well. All right, so yeah, we're not going to be done talking about him even after this article. Anyway, lawyers representing the U.S. government has in its case against scam Bankman-Fried have 2 weeks to respond to the former FTX CEO's motion for a new criminal trial in a Wednesday filing. The U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York, Judge Lewis Kaplan, said that the U.S. government shall respond by March 11th to SBS's motion in the new trial. The former FTX CEO was convicted on 7 felony counts in 2023 and later sentenced to 25 years in prison, which he still remains. All right. So yeah, they're trying to get into the motion to get him a lighter sentence. All right, I already said enough, and it's been going on now forever. But before I do leave that, I'm gonna segue into this. I might as well. We're gonna jump over there to X real quick. I'll do it. Alrighty. So, Jane Street. Yes. Jane Street's connection runs deeper than you think, and yes, scam Bankman-Fried has something to do with that. If you believe Jane Street's story stops at Terra Luna, 10 a.m. manipulation, or just the short-term trades, think again. What if their move was around the Terra USD collapse had a bigger end game? Flashback to April 2021, FTX acquired a 8% stake in Anthropic for $500 million. FTX was quietly funneling customer funds to Alameda Research at that point. And remember that FTX founder, scam Bankman-Fried, spent 3 years at Jane Street. Yes, he spent 3 years at Jane Street before launching his empire. They had very strong connections. It's highly likely that Jane Street had visibility into what was happening. Then, in May of 2022, Terra Luna USDT was completely, of course, imploded. Jane Street had faced its fresh allegations in a 2026 lawsuit from Terraform's bankruptcy estate of using insider trading information to accelerate the collapse and avoid massive losses. Claims they deny as desperate. That crash wiped out around $112 billion from Alameda, a key domino that toppled FTX months later. Fast forward to 1.5 years later, FTX's bankruptcy estate sells off most of its Anthropic stake in March of 2024, and it's an $18 billion valuation, raising $884 million total from the multiple buyers. Who was the second largest buyer for the Mabudala linked fund? Jane Street, raising $100 million to the purchased shares. Today, Anthropic's valuation is exploding, hitting $61.5 billion in 2025 Series E, and then $183 billion in Series F. That 100 million position is reportedly worth billions of dollars now, a massive 20x return in under 2 years. Jane Street heard of quantitative research. Craig Falls proposed personally buying $20 million worth of these shares back in 2024. Unclear if it closed, but if it did, it would be worth around $400 million today. So Jane Street allegedly helped trigger a chain reaction that centered a huge chunk of crypto, only to turn around and then score enormous gains from the fallout via an AI bet tied to the very firm FTX once held, Alameda Research. That's what they're referring to. This is crazy if true. The dots are connecting in ways that they'll raise serious questions, and I'm sure they're going to get away with it like everyone else. That's usually how it goes. What are
you, stupid?
We're gonna win so much.
Yep. All right, continuing on. Speaking of which, just every single thing about Jane Street tonight. Analyst rejects Jane Street's 10 a.m. dump. Claims that Bitcoin isn't easily manipulated. Let's hear from the other side of this, shall we? Get two sides of the coin. Crypto traders blame Jane Street for the daily 10 a.m. Bitcoin dips after the Terraform lawsuit claimed dubious trading practices, but analysts say timing matches broader risk repricing instead. Cryptocurrency investors accuse quantitative trading company Jane Street of pressuring Bitcoin's daily price with a daily programmable sell-off at its U.S. market open. But the market analysts and data suggest that the pattern is not consistent, and no single company can force Bitcoin into a prolonged bear market. I mean, that's just what we watched. We watched this thing for months play out. 10-30 every single day. The claims suggest that on a day after Terraform Labs court-appointed administrator sued Jane Street, alleging insider trading tied to transactions that worsened the collapse of Terra Luna's algorithmic stablecoin ecosystem in May of 2022. Several market watchers, including crypto influencers Justin Belcher, have argued that the Jane Street's holding of Black Shares IBIT exchange, of course TTF, known as the IBIT, could mask a net short of Bitcoin's position through hedges that do not appear in the public filings. Batchelor argued that Jane Street conducted coordinated algorithmic selling at Bitcoin at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, manipulating the price of Bitcoin every single day, and it's been going on for months. When Jane Street's reports holding $790 million in IBIT shares, the filing tells you nothing about whether or not those shares are hedged by puts, offset by short futures, or wrapped in a collar that makes them firm net Bitcoin exposure zero or even negative, wrote Batchelor, adding that the actual position could be a massive short that looks like a long because the offsetting half of the trade is invisible under current disclosure rules. Why can't we just have spot, man? So sick of this shit. I'm so tired of it. CryptoQuant's head of research, Giulio Moreno, cautioned that the activity Batchelor described is not unique to one company. He said that buying spot exposure while selling futures is a common approach for delta neutral funds seeking to capture spreads rather than the directional price moves. Jane Street's latest 13F filing also disclosed holdings and strategy, as well as a sizable positions to Bitcoin mining companies Bitfarm, Cypher Mining, and Hut 8. Here's, of course, Moreno's response on Twitter. This article starts with, Bitcoin should be at least 150K right now. And everyone knows it. Just that sentence alone doesn't make any sense. Mechanics of what describes Jane Street did with Bitcoin, buying spot and selling futures, is what other delta neutral funds do. No mention of the general market conditions, with overall Bitcoin spot demand growth collapsing since October 2025 as an obvious driver of price decline. Yeah, but the 10 a.m. drop, man. I mean, it's a 10 a.m. Like, someone was doing that. We were talking about it for months. There was manipulation happening. And we could have been the exchanges too, just rapidly selling up, consistently at the same time, bringing the price down, especially in the last 6 weeks. But there's been a lot of manipulation. A lot. Claims focus on the 10 a.m. Bitcoin dump. The online narrative centers on the idea that Bitcoin regularly drops shortly after 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, a window that overlaps the start of the U.S. trading. On-chain analyst Don Z posted an hourly Bitcoin chart on Wednesday, claimed Jane Street has been manipulating the market at that time for months. Yes, 4 months. We've been watching it 4 months. Crypto market watcher Whale Factor claimed that Bitcoin has consistently registered a 2% to 3% daily drop minutes after the U.S. Open, alleging a programmatic manipulation ongoing since early November. Yeah, that's about ready. I mean, right towards the end of October, I would say, is when we started noticing here on the channel. Many traders point to Jane Street's massive 2.5 billion position in BlackRock's IBIT as the likely driver, engineering liquidity sweeps that accumulate spot ETFs at a discount, said Whale Factor December 9th on an X post. All right. Yes, and Cliff also in the chat. Let's go, Tito's. Just a little more. Thank you again, Cliff. Thank you again. 100% Otaku heard you calling out the 10 a.m. foolery for months. Yes, for months. And I would always say too, oh yeah, we're gonna open up the foreign market and we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this swift recovery, and then what are we gonna do? Oh, we're gonna get open in the American market and we're gonna dump it because America sucks. Yes, America sucks. Yes, it was always the 10 a.m. foolery. 4 months. Thank you so much, Cliff. For backing me up there. Jeez. Everyone says Bitcoin dumps at 10 a.m. every day. I pulled the data and it's not true. This is what they're saying right here. I don't know, man. Wrote Kruger. Damn it, Kruger. What are you doing? Thursday X post adding that the 10 a.m. dump theory is a broad risk asset repricing that tracks the price performance of the NASDAQ stock index. Kruger, are you even paying attention? Come on, man. Don't do me like that, Kruger. I thought you were cool. I thought he was with the conspiracy scene too. Analysts say that one company can't drive a bear market, even if certain trading strategies amplify the volatility around the U.S. Open. Some market participants said it is unlikely that one entity can dominate the global market as deep and fragmented as Bitcoin. Regardless of whether the market manipulation has taken place, Bitcoin's price isn't driven by just one firm, no matter how influential. It isn't a meme coin, said Nick Pruckerin, the co-founder and the lead market analyst at Education computational platform Coin Bureau. I mean, I understand that as well, man. I understand that as well. But there's something that was really, really bizarre about the U.S. Open every single day for months. Popular to the Bitcoin recent weakness is better explained by the mix of geopolitical uncertainty, global liquidity conditions, and competition for the investor attention for the fast-growing artificial intelligence sector. All right. We have beaten this horse to death, I think, now, guys. It is a really exciting topic, though, and I'm sure it's not going to end anytime soon. That's, of course, Jane Street. All right, what else? We got this one as well. U.S. regulators, genius pitch, cast a dark cloud over the crypto sector's stablecoin model. Here we go. U.S. Office of Comptroller of the Currency proposed rules that would govern stablecoins, including apparent limits on rewards that may affect Coinbase. The U.S. crypto industry. Oh, I'm not going to get into that. I'm just going to go into the whole article. The crypto industry's stablecoin operations, such as the arrangement between Issuer Circle and leading crypto exchange Coinbase, could be under serious pressure on the U.S. Office of Comptroller newly proposed set of stablecoin rules. This is as of today breaking. Even as OCC Chief Jonathan Gold testified in the U.S. Senate on issues that included the crypto oversight on Thursday. Today, people in the industry said that they've been trying to understand his agency's 376-page proposal to regulate domestic issuers under the Guiding and Establishing National Innovation for U.S. Stablecoins, the Genius Act, that became a law last year. Allowing the issuance of a stablecoin yield and reward has not been the central to the Genius Act, but has also been a chief negotiating point in more of the important follow-up, of course, the Clarity Act. Oh my gosh. The closer the financial ties between the issuers and crypto platforms that handle their tokens would make it highly likely that the issuer's payments or yield interest will be made to the holder through an intermediary or an attempt to evade the Genius Act's prohibition on the interest or and yield payments. The OCC proposal suggested the firms can reboot the presumption, the OCC said, given that the issuer provides sufficient evidence to the contrary. On the controversial point of rewards, the industry has worked under an assumption that Genius Act's ban on yield or yield rewards offered by stablecoin issuers doesn't extend to third parties that can offer their own rewards programs on those issuer tokens, such as Coinbase. But the OCC's proposed language assumes that the law's prohibition would be improperly evaded under certain third-party relationships, though the details are still being studied by crypto lobbyists and lawyers. The industry insiders who requested an anonymity acknowledge that their opening effort looks bad, and they'll line up to try to get it changed, but some suggest that the agency's wording may leave enough room that continued rewards could be manageable. And if I were to guess, this is, again, just by seeing what's been happening, especially on Coinbase here recently, Coinbase just allowed its users to start accepting Bitcoin rewards while holding USDC. So they're probably just gonna change, the type of rewards. You'll just be able to select it and not get dollars, right? Dollars in terms of USDC for USDC holding at a percentage, right? You're going to get some other coins or some other assets of your choice. Todd Phillips, a former LAR, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation and business professional in Georgia who tracks the digital asset policy, agreed that the proposed language doesn't seem like a hard no. I think there's some play in the joints while the OCC has proposed. Phillips told CoinDesk on Thursday. He said that the opening language seems uncertain on whether it happens to the shutdown of all mutations of the stablecoin rewards. The OCC has clearly gone beyond what the statute requires, Phillips said, adding that the extent of the restriction is open to debate. The agency didn't immediately respond to questions from CoinDesk at this time. The crypto industry's primary aim in Washington is to advance the Clarity Act regulations. They were giving, of course, a loose deadline till March 1st. I'm going to get into all this. It's just history right here. If the OCC doesn't cut off the ability to crypto platforms to extend stablecoin yields to customers, it may eliminate one of the Clarity Act's sticking points. Though it only matters, other matters also are still standing in the way for the bill. Democratic lawmakers have insisted, for instance, that the legislation address potential conflicts of interest posed by the senior government officials, such as President Donald Trump, personally profiting from the crypto industry. Yeah, that's still in there too. We have to look at those concerns, the concerns of the community banks, especially seriously. The senior Angela Also, Brooks, a Democrat who sought to negotiate a compromise with the Clarity Act to ban the crypto industry from rewards on stablecoin holdings in a way that resembles a deposit account. So far, the negotiations among the political parties, the banks, the crypto industry, and the White House have yet to advance the compromise that they can get a vote in the Senate. And then this one came out today. This one was published at about 5 o'clock this evening. So this is pretty much up to date. But crypto Twitter's spiraling right now, spiraling with some other things. I'm going to get into that right here. I do think I still have this up. I'll just open up another link and I'll show you that too. Get back here. I'm sure we'll find some more when we're doom scrolling as well. Some more breaking news. Where the hell is my page? There we go. Right here, Senate Democrats to meet the crypto market structure bill discussions at 2:30 p.m. So again, that was when they met today in the House of Stablecoin deadline on March 1st. We need this bill to pass as soon as possible. This is one of course, the most recent posts we have pertaining to this from Ash Crypto on X. All right, we'll see some more in doom scrolling. I'm sure we'll find more. All right, let's continue on. Anything else breaking over here on Daily Hodl? Usually there's something good to grab. Man, they're behind. What happened to Daily Hodl? They are 5 days behind now. Wow, their latest article. So I guess their editor took a vacation. All right, guys, that's all I got for you in the news. Then we're gonna dive into, of course, some doom scrolling here in a minute. But first, the shop is open, guys, for the merch store. If you want to grab a piece of chaos before you leave today, you're more than welcome to. It'll actually end up at your house, I swear.
What are you, stupid?
If you want a mug, if you want a t-shirt, a hoodie, stickers, socks, a little bit of everything for you, of course, your Crypto Chaos needs. I got that for you. And, of course, the Chaos crew over on the Patreon. All right, let's get back to it. Anything else I want to share with you on my main page before we do some doom scrolling over on X? U.S. housing market hits a gridlock early 2026. Yes, the worst ever. The worst ever. Google searches, too. I love this. This is like the second day in a row I think we showed this. The Google searches right now sitting in the highest ever since 2008 on I can't sell my house. Can't sell house. The searches for can't sell house are spiking, signaling a market standoff. Home prices remain near record highs, but the pool of qualified buyers has shrunk, leaving sellers' expectations out of the step with reality. We also had a bit of news today on Trump houses now, like the Trump Fund, the Trump houses, the Trump Care Act, the Trump, all the things, of course, labeled Trump. But the Trump houses, I think, are going to be a thing now. They're going to build like 1 million houses. The government's going to pay for it somehow. I don't know, guys. This is just kind of in developments, in the works right now, from what I hear from like Bloomberg and stuff like that. All right, so we already went into the Jane Street connection with SBF and Terraform Labs, of course, all that. Google search for buy Bitcoin have hit the highest level since 2021. Yes, the highest level since 2021. Maybe it's time for you to also buy some more Bitcoin. Guys, get some before you... It's too late! I don't have to play with my Pez dispenser. I'm out of Pez, damn it. What the hell? Alright. So get some before it's gone. It's all gone. Justin, MicroStrategy CEO, Michael Saylor, has filed for a federal lawsuit against... Guess what? Jane Street. Can't make this shit up. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It seeps into everything. Yep, and looks like CEO Michael Saylor is also going to be, going to war with Jane Street as well, accusing the firm of insider trading and market manipulation in Bitcoin futures and related instruments. Yes. And there's only 1,005,000 remaining to be mined. Like I showed you guys earlier, less than 2 weeks. We'll have only 1 million left to mine for the next 100 years. Get your piece of the pie today. How many times am I going to say that in a single life? That's the most time I think I've ever said it. You guys have any orange pills? Do I have to share some of these? I got plenty. Here. You can take some, and you can take some. Have one. Just one pill a day. Keeps the FOMO at bay. I'm losing my mind. I just got to get these people off these cat coins, man. And dog coins. ARK Invest says 2030 targets for Bitcoin. This is ARK Invest's most recent price targets. Their bear case scenario is a $500,000 Bitcoin with a 32% CAGR. You guys know what CAGR is, right? Cumulative appreciation over time. You know, your annual growth rate on Bitcoin. 32%. They're expecting a 32% CAGR a year. Year over year. Obviously, if a 4-year cycles continue, you're gonna get a chop like this. But yeah, you're looking at 32%. 32%. That's their bear case scenario by 2030. Their base case scenario. Their base case is 1.2 million by 2030, with a 53% CAGR. That's crazy. That's 20% higher than Michael Saylor. It's nuts. And their bull case scenario is looking at 72% CAGR with $2.4 million valuation for the price of Bitcoin. Get off. Am I going to say this again? Wow. I'm going to go the whole rant again. Get off zero. Get off zero. Don't hold dollars. Don't hold cat coins and dog coins. All the stupid shit. Microcaps. Get off microcaps. Save yourself. Save yourself from the fiat wars ahead. Holy shit.
We're gonna win so much.
Yes, you gotta feed the fire. All the things.
Satoshi started a fire in cyberspace. Take your fiat currency and feed the fire.
Yes! Also, don't forget to like, subscribe. Don't forget to do that too. All right, I love it. I love it. Of course, that's Kathy Wood's Ark Invest. I'm a simp for Kathy Wood too. If she wasn't taken, I think she's taken. If she would see me the way I see her, I would definitely love to have a sugar mama. Okay, Citibank to make more Bitcoin bankable. Citibank plans to launch infrastructure later this year to integrate Bitcoin into traditional finance, aiming to make Bitcoin bankable. This was stated by Citibank's digital asset custody head of the Strategy World event. Remember their targets on all these other coins too? Remember Citibank's target on Bitcoin? Remember their Citibank's target on XRP? Yeah, it wasn't great on XRP. They're definitely playing the game, guys. They're in it. They're in it to win it. And they're here for the normies' money as well. And they're going to get their fees, I'm sure. This is a must-read. Jane Street, more price manipulation. I think this pretty much sums up where we are now. We can do some unfiltered, unvetted doom scrolling from here on out. Samson Mao, you are witnessing the generation of greatest rotation of Bitcoin and Bitcoin-based assets from weak hands into the mega institutions right now. South Korea's National Pension Service disclosed an $80 million purchase of MicroStrategy's shares. South Korea's National Pension. Guys, what are you doing? You have any exposure to Bitcoin yet? Do I have to? Oh, me time. This is ridiculous. Of course, Samson Bao, my otaku brother from another mother. Love you, Sam. Love you. Can't wait to see you guys over there in Vegas. Guys, if you're not going to Vegas, are you going to Vegas? Bitcoin Vegas 2026 is going to be in April. Yes, 2026 Vegas Bitcoin conference. So if you guys want to be there and meet up with the Chaos crew, let me know. Let me know in the chat. We're going to do a roll call the month of April when we get back to April 1st, I think. We'll get that going. We'll meet up with you guys over there in Vegas. Don't forget to get your tickets before the door, because you don't want to pay at the door. You're going to pay like $500 or more for your ticket to Bitcoin Vegas. Cool. All right, Indiana passes landmark crypto bill. Indiana's House Bill 1042, the Cryptocurrency Regulation and Investment Act, has cleared both chambers and now heads to the Governor Mike Braun for signature. If signed, it takes effect July 1st, 2026, making Indiana a top state for crypto projections and institutional integration. I think this is going to be for retirement plans mostly. Let me see. And pensions. Crypto in retirement plans, state employee and college savings plans must offer self-directed accounts with crypto options. Bitcoin rights protected. Public agencies can't block legal crypto use or self-custody. Damn. So at least they're getting with the self-custody rights over in the state of Indiana. No discriminatory taxes. Crypto tax like other financial activities. Mining safeguards. Industrial zoning protected for legal crypto mining. Private key privacy. And courts can't force disclosure unless absolutely necessary. Damn. So you can't even take your private keys. Can't even force that out of your head if they even wanted to. According to this law that's looking to go into effect possibly by the end of summer. Crazy. That's of course another state turning orange here soon. All right. Here's a point of view. You bought Bitcoin at 126,000. Jesus, it's going that roller coaster. Wall Street giant Citibank announces later this year Citi will be launching infrastructure that integrates Bitcoin in traditional finance, as we covered earlier in that article, making Bitcoin bankable. Anything else breaking we can get into before we get into the normie searches? China showcases AI humanoid robots performing kung fu moves in Germany. I think we already showed that one, didn't we? I think we already showed that one. Already doing backflips and everything? Yep, they are. Bullish. JP Morgan says the crypto markets could get a significant boost in H2 2026 if the market structure bill passes. Yes. Jane Street Quant watches me go 50x long on Bitcoin exactly at 10 o'clock in the morning. Good luck. Good luck. Michael Seller says that the following U.S. banks are issuing credit against Bitcoin: Wells Fargo, Charles Schwab, J.P. Morgan, Citibank, BNY Mellon, and Bank of America. Soon we'll have a Bitcoin Bank of America. All right, moving on. Oh, yeah. And, this one was great, too. Jake the Snake actually shared this one with me over on X as well. I forgot about this. So this is the solution, guys, for the robot and AI onslaught that's taking all of our jobs. We just got to start working out more and then transmit that power to fuel the robots. So then we have a job for the robots to taking our jobs. My God. Obviously, that's also a piece of AI there, but it's definitely a Black Mirror episode for sure. They hit that nail on the head. Black Mirror, a future episode. All right, guys, let's get into the normie searches while we are still here. Looking at the normie searches for Bitcoin and crypto assets and looking for, of course, financial mentions of any kind. The normies only look for about 3 things every single day, and we look over their search history. It's usually sports, video games, and celebrities. Let's see if they're looking up anything relative to our space. And of course, we grade them on a traditional grade scale. Usually they get an F. Spoiler alert, it's gonna be an F. Smiling Friends. Canceled. I don't know what the hell. It must be a normie TV show I never heard of. Hillary Clinton. Why is she trending? Yeah, probably the E-Files. Block. Yes, Block. Just, well, yeah, cutting like 40% of their workforce. Yeah. So that definitely fit into our searches for today. We'll give them credit for that. Lakers versus Suns. Burger King Whopper changes. the important things for the normies, man. Heat versus 76ers. Sports. Normies love their sports. Netflix stock. Yes. Ding, ding, ding. At least a little bit of that there. Still haven't really settled that. It's crazy. Michigan State. Yes. More sports. All the sports. Normies love the sports. So much sports. Pink. The color pink. I don't know what the hell does that do. I don't know. Some TV show or movie or something. Celebrities, I don't know. Kings versus Mavericks. More sports. Stanley Tucci. Bruins. I don't know any of this stuff. It's probably sports ball players. Matt Hardy. Jeff Galloway. Red Wings versus Senators. What? The Detroit Red Wings versus Senators. I don't know. And total lunar eclipse, blood moon. Yes, the blood moon is coming, guys. It's going to be next Tuesday. It's going to be our worm moon episode. I can't wait to spend that with the Chaos crew on, I think it's going to be Monday night. Technically into Tuesday, right? I'd have to do it again. I think it's like 2 or 3 a.m. It starts on Tuesday. It's going to be the worm moon. You guys don't remember the beaver moon? If you guys remember the beaver moon, you're in for a treat because the moon episodes are definitely some of the squirreliest. Yeah, the squirreliest. Or this, I guess, would be the crawler. I don't know. Wormiest. I don't know. Worm moon. The worm moon is the name given to the full moon that occurs in March, traditionally associated with a reappearance of earthworms as the ground thaws, signaling the arrival of spring in 2026. It will coincide with the lunar eclipse, also known as the blood moon, on March 3rd. March 3rd, guys. So it's going to be a doozy. It's going to be a doozy. I'll figure out the exact time. Let's see, would it be Eastern Standard Time? For us, of course, following on the channel. I do everything in Eastern Standard Time, even though it throws my entire schedule off every day. All right. It's going to be about 6 o'clock in the morning on March 3rd. March 3rd. All right. So, yeah, we'll plan for that. That will be... I think that would be coinciding with closer to Monday than Tuesday, won't it? My God. Cannot get my damn calendar to work on my computer anymore. Computer is broken. Bear with me. Let me pull up my calendar. The 3rd. Oh my God, March 3rd is gonna be Tuesday. Yep. So we'll just stick with Monday night. It'll be closer to the moon date. All right. So Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, we'll probably stick with Tuesday. I don't know. I'll see when it's visible the most and we get closer to it. Just chill out, guys.
So just chill out. Drink a 7-Up, eat a moon pie.
Yes.
Quit murdering people.
Quit funding the markets. Okay. All right, let's get back to it. Yeah, we still have the rest of the normies, of course, getting an F. I'm going to give them an F plus today. They looked up Block. Yeah, we'll give Block to them. All right, and they have a stock or two in there. We'll give them an F plus. That'll be nice. All right. Bitcoin searches for the normies today. Anything else going on here in the last 7 days? Not really that interesting, to be honest. Actually, less than it was the last 2 days on the overall index for the week. But still on the peaks here. Still pretty high on the morning opens. Looking at Bitcoin against Ethereum, Doge, XRP, and Solana for relevance to see if the normies are even in at all. And yeah, still grinding down to a halt pretty much at the bottom here. Normies love XRP, and it's not even trying. It's not even trying. It is a little hovering a little higher, though. We didn't see Ethereum jump ahead of it as we did see yesterday in terms of searches in the morning against XRP. So, and again, Ethereum, that's a big word for them to search. that's a harder word for them to search. So you got to give them credit when it does jump like it did yesterday. But yeah, XRP is still still leading the way, of course, of the other crypto assets that the normies search every single day. These are the most, of course, active crypto assets on the Google searches. All right. So yeah, pretty much nothing new to see there. Let's go double back into where Bitcoin's ready to get into price predictions for Bitcoin tonight into tomorrow morning, as we do every single day with 97% accuracy, showing you where Bitcoin is going to go every single day. I don't even remember the last time we were wrong. I think it was on 2.5. I think the last time we were off and it hit our super bear target, which is the first time it ever hit the super bear target, was on 2.5. So it's been about 20 days now since we were off on our calls. So interesting. Anyway, not really interesting. I'm tired of winning.
You're gonna win so much,
tired of winning.
you may even get tired of winning.
Trump has cursed me and the whole channel. All right. 67,500 right now, slipping and losing. It looks like the right now 67,002, but 67.5 is where we're bouncing off of resistance 67.5 right about here. All right, so we're gonna build it's right down the center right now in this this pattern we've been trading now for since the beginning of the day. Yeah, we started that today. We fell down here and we've just been bopping around here for a little while, getting tighter and tighter though as we get higher low in. So it is possible we continue this up for maybe a breakout and another retest back up to 68 in the middle of the channel. We've been following, of course, this channel for 2.5 weeks now. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. A little bit of a late bloomer, maybe. Maybe it was a little too much selling pressure, right? We needed a little bit longer than 2 weeks. Usually it takes 2 weeks to consolidate sideways and build a new level of support, lower, and then, of course, we start moving up. If you zoom on out, it just looks like we produced a little higher high or higher low here, probably on the daily or the 4 hour. If you just look at it with a longer time scale, yep, there it is. There, boom. So that's still, again, it's okay until it's not. It's okay until it's not. I guess so. We'll have to wait and see as we get closer to the end of the month and see if clarity is going to play out or not at the beginning of next month. If clarity tanks, man, if we do not pass clarity next month, probably going to see another lower low, or maybe a retest that 60K level to again get like a double bottom type bounce. If not, we're still on ahead on a good trajectory right now for the month of March. Options expire tomorrow, and again in 3 hours in the foreign markets. It's going to expire, and of course the CME here in America around the afternoon tomorrow afternoon. So watch out for that. Usually it's pretty tame, at least in the last two monthly closes for Bitcoin options expiry on the last Friday of every month. It's pretty much been the foreign market's been basically going sideways and being pretty safe. I do like that we're getting closer to the middle of this channel though, right before the end of the month. I would like to see Bitcoin, of course, get back up here next month and just create another leg higher. Again, that's pretty much what we've been talking about now for 2 weeks. This will be the third week. 2 weeks. All right, since 2.5. Of course, the climb out of 2.5. This will be the third week. All right. So let's get to it, guys. What are we doing? Of course, last night, if you guys are just joining us, last night we called for baseline bear. Baseline bear, we basically landed right on top of our baseline target. What did I tell you guys yesterday? It was basically going to be right around the baseline target. Yes, here we are again today. All right. Same thing, of course. I'm tired of saying it. Tired of winning. Just going to clean this up and do it all over again. With, of course, our ritual. Every single night, we burn that money. All right. So let's clean this up. No bias on the charts here. Yeah, clean it all up. I'll leave this one though. And we'll dive, of course, one more time into the order book. See if anything else is afoot. Right now, it still looks like we're in a clear channel. Again, bringing this to you for free is Kim by the White Snowland on YouTube. If you guys haven't, please don't forget to like, subscribe here on the channel. Check him out as well, as I do love, of course, his community and getting, of course, that for free. You guys should not pay for something you get for free, and especially in this day and age when we're paying for every tiny little thing in this world. Can I not snip this, really? Okay. Just want this little area down here. Just want to zoom in and down here and show you guys. Yep. Right here. Yep. This clear channel we're stuck in right now. Looks like 67, and between 67 and 68. We're getting tight. It's been a while since I used that, so might as well. We're getting tight, guys.
Go. Tight.
Yes, do it like a tiger. Yes. Do it like a tiger. Yes.
Like a tiger blood, man.
I'm so tired of winning. All right, we'll see. We'll see by tomorrow. All right, so yeah, still stuck in that tight range. Again, nothing else really new here to really write home about. Yeah, you can see a clear area right now. 66.3, 333 is always the threes right now, and eights, 3s and 8s, up to 68 flat, 63, 3, and 68 flat. I think it's still represented on my chart here. 66.3 and 68. 68.7, that's on the wick up there. 68 flat, which we got denied right back here. Looks like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon was the last time we were rejected off that level. All right, so there we go. Let's do it. Of course, the first step in my crypto chaos magic. I do chaos magic every single night, guys. If you've never seen this before, it is a doozy, and I haven't explained it in a while, so here we go. All right, so what I like to do, of course, is go over the overall sentiment, what I did with you guys every single day. I do all my predictions based on the psychology of the markets, and it works out 97% of the time. It's absolutely insane. If you guys have gotten to this point before in the end of my stream, you know where I'm going from here. So yeah, 9 o'clock. Yeah, just looking at my ritual sticks, I put these in place every single night. These all just give you a brief explanation of how I get my targets and why I do the things I do. 9 o'clock refers to, of course, the foreign market open. If you just need 3 numbers, guys, you just need to know 3 numbers, especially if you're on Eastern Standard Time. 9 o'clock refers to the market open roughly around this time in America and as well in the foreign markets. So around this time right now is where they're already starting to move into it. They've actually already been trading now for about an hour. So it's been about an hour for them already trading in Japan already. So again, just roughly that's the open. We got 12 around the intraday trading beginning in the foreign markets east, and then 3 of course refers to the wind down in the monthly the daily close, right? The wind down for the daily close, and then we have again, we start this all over again in America and as well. Here we go, guys. Here we go. All right, let's do it. Of course, the first step in chaos magic is we light the candle. Yes, the Bitcoin candle, our idol, every single night. That moves all the markets. It's Bitcoin. It's nothing. It's nothing else. It's Bitcoin and crypto. All right. So there we go. We're lighting the candle. We place it on our altar, which is my own custom. I gotta wash this thing. My own custom altar for the channel, with my own sigil. It's very, very precise, this magic, guys. Yeah.
What are you, stupid?
All right, so yes, place that on the altar. I usually add an element to this. So last night I've been using, last 2 or 3 nights I've been using rhodonite to try to spark up a little bit of chaos. Last night I actually threw the dragon blood on there, which I don't think was a good idea from what we saw today. So maybe I'll leave that one out there. Too much chaos maybe was a bad thing. We didn't get our market makers leaving the space alone, it seemed like today. I'm just going to add some onyx on there. It's usually my typical go-to for, of course, supporting Bitcoin's price action moving forward. All right. And I really just wanted to go sideways, to be honest. All right, for the most part. All right, so we added that to the altar, and then we're going to make our, of course, do our sacrifice for tonight. And like we usually do, burn a president or 2. all right, who's the biggest spender tonight? Thanks again, guys, for coming on out and supporting my channel. Of course, yes. Cliff, my man. Yes, Cliff is sitting in right now, my #1 fan tonight. My top fans right now are Cliff sitting at #1 to 425 XP. We've got then Cryptid Jared, thank you so much, Cryptid Jared, coming in with 150 XP, and Ben Lawrence at 100 at #3. Thanks again, my top 3 fans there, with a plethora of you guys in the top 4. Thank you guys so much for coming on out and supporting the channel, and of course, yeah, donating to the chaos tonight. All right. So with that, I am going to burn I'm running out of money. I'm running out of money. I'm gonna burn a 50. Screw it. I'm gonna burn a $50 bill. Screw it. I appreciate you guys. Let's go. Damn, he went up fast. Holy crap. I'm gonna set the studio on fire. Okay. Placing that, of course, down on the altar. And yeah, we are good. We are good. And I wish I could get back to burning like crazy on the shrine, but it just doesn't work anymore. That damn camera don't work no more. All right, guys. So there we go. Here we have it. That is, of course, done and in the books. Another Crypto Chaos magic session. The ritual is engaged, and I am now an instrument of chaos. Let's go. Let's go. All right, baseline target for Bitcoin going into this evening. Where are we going, man? Where are we going? All right. Yes, there we go. And right now, Bitcoin's sitting at 67,400 on the 15-minute. Getting a retest right now at 67.5. 67.5. Right now, the support, the local level support is 67 flat, not too far away from where we are right now. And of course, the lowest level of support we have, that's I guess close enough, would be 66,250 or 66.63. Yeah, 66.3. All right, baseline target. We're already running up here. We still got about 20 minutes, of course, until the 9:30 candle. Let's go a little bit higher. Let's go a little bit higher. Time is that? 9:45. Maybe come down just a little bit more until about 9:30, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock coming up here. Maybe we do get a breakout tonight. 67 might be a little later though. Maybe like 10:30 get rejected. Come down here. Let's just do that first. Then come back up here 10:30, then get a breakout right around midnight, 11:30, 97.8, yeah, 97.9, getting back, of course, to this area, getting stopped out before, like we did. If we do get one more leg past that, again, I'm only expecting about 68,600 right down the center of our parallel channel. And that's going to be about 12:30. We'll get rejected from there. It's going to be kind of a cascading effect from that point on. We're going down to 67.4. If we can kind of keep that, maybe a little bit lower. 5-6 o'clock in the morning, getting a little bit of support there for the morning open in America. That's going to be our baseline target for this evening, as we normally see this play out. Bear case scenario. Bear case scenario for Bitcoin. Bear case scenario. We're going to reject, I guess, a little bit more dramatically here at around 11 o'clock. Losing 66K. We'll probably do a little earlier. Let's do this right around 10:30. Yep, 10:30 down here. Going to the bottom of our channel at 65,100. If we do lose this right around midnight, we could go as low as 62, man. I don't know if it's gonna go that crazy. It is their options expiry event though, so I don't know. And maybe we'll play it safe. I'm gonna go down to just the overall. I think this is the last line of defense before we lose that area, and then go back down to the new lows for the year. Let's just stop there at about 63,000. But yeah, by 3 o'clock maybe we can hit that 62. Maybe. We of course have a lot more pain for the super bear target anyway. I'm gonna chop back up for the morning open, maybe at about 64K. It's our bear case scenario for the night, but man, this is oversold on the options expiry event for Bitcoin. Going into our bull case scenario. Bull case scenario. Let's just send this thing up. Get it up, get it going fast. Right around 12:30, already getting past about 70K. We want to send this up to about at least 72. That would happen before 3 o'clock, more than likely. So it would be something like this in quick succession. Leg up there, grind there for a little bit, lose an area, and then come back down and get maybe closer to 69. Let's just say 69 before the morning open in America. That's going to be our bull case scenario for tonight. Clear that one up. There we go. All right. So this one's going to be a tough one, guys. It's looking like we're coming out of a cup and handle right now on the 1 minute. Let's see. We're getting rejected right now on the handle. Possibly getting the handle right now. I didn't get high enough. Yeah, I didn't get high enough. Yeah, probably not. All right. All right, going into our super bear, and super bull case scenarios for Bitcoin. Super bear case scenario going down to a new low. Yes, new low. That's where it's going. 58,000. No, why not stop? Why stop there? Going down to $55,000 Bitcoin. Grinding this up, maybe getting to about 58 by the morning open. That's going to be our super bear case scenario. Hopefully we don't see this again. It's only happened once. Suggesting all the options and probabilities to the universe every single night. Super bull case scenario sends us back up to about 85. Maybe we get as high as that. It's probably going to stop there though. 85K is going to be probably it. Maybe flipping 70, 80K into support if we've seen that super bull case scenario. We haven't seen that in a long time. It's been 6 months since we've seen. I think maybe 6 or might be 5 months since we've seen the last. Nah, it's probably closer to 6 months now. The last Super Bowl case scenario. We saw one every single quarter last year hit, except for the last quarter of the year. All right, and also the reminder, not to hodl. Not to catch the falling knife. Hodl, guys, hodl. In these uncertain, trying times, don't give all your coins to BlackRock, and the institutions. All right, where are we going? Where are we going? More than likely, you're probably going to be sitting at baseline bear again, somewhere in between here. Again, I'm sticking with my baseline target for the most part. It's been pretty much a given this entire week. I think it was one time we dipped a little lower than the baseline right this week, so something like that more than likely is going to play out tonight. We do have the options expiry event happening again in the foreign market, but the bigger portion of that is going to be, and of course, in America, and that happens right around again the afternoon in America. So I'm not going to get too excited here. And again, the last 3 months we did this, it was just sideways. It was just sideways, and they were on their best behavior. I wouldn't be surprised at all. We just do this literally all night. Like, that's how boring it usually has been around the foreign market close on the options expiry event on Friday. So yeah, I'm still leaning towards baseline bear more than likely playing out tonight. I'd love to be wrong, though. I'd love to be wrong. I really want to be wrong, guys. Can I just be wrong?
You win so much, you may even get tired of winning.
I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. All right, let me get back in the chat and catch up with you guys. Weiwu Express, woo woo. Let's go. Los, take me to the Weiwu Express. She actually said something interesting lately that I was gonna talk to you guys about, but I forgot what it was. I didn't want to get banned, so maybe it's better that I forgot. I try not to get banned on YouTube. We got what's this? Might alert? What? Prince versus Egyptian? What? Cliff? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Where's my shirt? Says Los. Where's my shirt? Well, if you guys want a shirt, you can purchase one from my merch store. Taking suggestions as well. I gotta put out a Beaver Moon shirt at some point too. The Beaver Moon indicator. JJ Cryptic Corner says, yeah, Discord link is in the description. Says it's invalid. What? Help! Says Cryptic Corner. Oh, that's a good. Thank you for reminding me. Sometimes those links just stop working for whatever reason. But yes, it looks like Crypto Quinton's got the link for you. Thank you, Crypt. Thank you so much, Quint. Thank you. I'm just kind of scrolling through the chat. I cannot get enough time to go through all the chat like I used to. Crypto Jared says, "Boo Trump, boo." Somebody boo that man. Jeez. He says you're smoked out if you support the Trump family at this point, says Cryptid Jared in the chat. Yeah, I guess you get one side or the other, right? It's always one side or the other. There's manipulation everywhere, though. I mean, you know how it goes, guys. There's corrupt politicians on both sides, and of course the money. I just don't like that the liberals are more along the insides of the pockets of the banks in this day and age. Let's see, 58K. In my opinion, I thought we'd get to 74K first, but looking a little less likely, says Ben. Damn, Ben going bearish tonight. Damn. Why so bearish there, Ben? Why so bearish? Favorite, what's this? Javante calling for a triple bottom. What the hell? I'm finally out of my fiat prison. Thank you. Yes, I'm happy to hear that for you, Strawberry. Of course, our favorite flavor of Dragon says she hadn't sold yet either. Nice. Like and subscribe, please, says Ben Lawrence in the chat. Yes, guys, don't forget to get those likes in. Oh my gosh, just trying to see what else I might have missed up here as well. You guys have been on it like crazy tonight. Holy hell. Crypto Jared says, I can't decide if we should add SWE or more Z-back to my bag right now. Interesting. I mean, they're both great projects. SWE's more oversold than Z-back at this present moment. The breakout on SWE is going to be massive, though. ZBEC. The breakout on ZBEC is going to be massive, though. Again, you're talking about the overall market caps. Look at this, already moving tonight. Holy crap. It's already up 2% right now. We get down the gutter here on the 1 minute. The low we saw today was about 20205. So it did get back down to 202 again. And then I was sitting at 2021 on ZBEC. The overall big move that we've been watching is the breakout of the no zone. Yes, which still has not occurred. This is, of course, the downward trend we have not broken out of since 1010. It's going to be huge when ZBEC gets out of there, though. Still consolidating down there. Hasn't had even a touch on it since back in the 18th of January. So still waiting to see how explosive this gets when it does finally break resistance out of that bear trend. So that's going to be huge. I mean, that's going to be huge. 33.5. Maybe see, the likes of something bigger by the end of the year. The partnerships are great on it. They're going to be totally distributed, their tokens next month. Oh my gosh, the super app's already out, right? On computers, so you can access it through the browser. On PCs, I think they're still waiting on the mobile app version of it coming out at some point next month. I think that's what they're saying allegedly. All right, so anyway, that's a little quick little update on ZBEC, just from what I noticed you guys talking about in the chat earlier. All right, just trying to catch up with you guys a little bit. I got a couple more minutes to spare. Yeah, damn, it's true, says Crypto Quint. Low says, did you see where where people were saying Trump was spitting out tonsil stones during the State of the Union? What? Really? I did not see that. That is insane if that's true. Damn, catching up to him, says Crypto Quint. Too much Diet Cokes. Yes, and McDonald's. Dude, seriously. That's how you get that stuff, man. The super salty foods, right? Yes. More likely an average app, says Ben Lawrence. Says, oh, you're talking about the ZBEC? Not super, just an average app. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we haven't been super excited about that. At least the staking rewards on that as well. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it. Unless you got a video of Donald Trump choking on tonsil stones. Ah, man, that's terrible. I'm gonna head out. But anyway, guys, tomorrow, of course, is gonna be our Feed the Fire Friday, open mic over on the Patreon. So, you guys are of course, our Patreon members. We have been having a lot of fun over there trading and making some moolah on this, of course, mini bear market. So if you guys haven't done that already, I do encourage you to, of course, jump over and join the Patreon. It's only $15 a month, and for less than a bottle of Tito's, you can join the Patreon. Yes, and I'm excited to see. I have got some announcements coming next week, hopefully, if I don't jinx it, that are going to probably make some of you guys freak out. It's making me freak out, man. Oh, jeez. All right. Thanks again, guys, for coming out. I love you. I can't do this stream, of course, without you. You guys are a piece of the show as much as I am. Have a great night, and of course, stay safe. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid before the bull run. I will catch you all tomorrow morning with the market open on Friday. Have a good one, guys. Peace.
Fly me to the moon, let me trade a monshot. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold funds. In other words, hold my key. Oh! In other words, let's make history.
Oh, what?
Right there, that's the first one.
What?
This is the second one. Do you guys see that? That's the third one.
And that's not just
right
spit.
There.
That's not just like little.
And
Oh.
yeah, that's fascinating.
Or maybe bits of food that was in his teeth or something.
Fourth one, boom.
Oh my God.
don't know how somebody could have this many tonsil stones, to be honest with you.
Oh,
The fifth one.
oh. You guys are insane.
The sixth one is there. That's a lot just flying out for no reason. It's kind of odd, you guys. I don't. That's just. I don't know what that is. Seventh one. How can one?
Are you sure it's just not spit? I don't know, man. Yeah, it could be AI, says Big Freedom. It could be. It could be. All right, guys. Well, have a good one. I guess don't drink so much Diet Coke and McDonald's.
We're gonna win so much, you may even get tired of winning.
Oh,
You
geez.
say,
Have a good night,
"Please,
guys.
please, too much winning."
Later.
Can't
Watch the cash burn, land fade. A new world rises, we've made the trade. The robots are rising, AI's taking the crown. But we're the ones that won't back down.
Bet.